In this video, I'm going to tell you the 4 things that you need to focus on when you're starting on your fitness journey. Also, I'm going to show you how to properly do 3 specific exercises that when done properly can carry you as far as you want to go on your fitness journey. With that said, let's dive right in. In my opinion, getting your nutrition right is the single most important thing you can do to improve your health and fitness. What you eat, when you eat it, and how much you eat will have more impact than anything you can do in the gym. Next on the list is flexibility. Flexibility is something that begins to deteriorate the minute we start puberty and our bones begin to grow. The bones grow, they stretch the muscles tight, and unless we're doing something actively to move our muscles through their full range of motion, they just begin to tighten up and we become stiff. As we age, the problem gets worse, and eventually we're unable to do many of the things we were able to do as a child. If you want to be able to move like you did when you were a kid, you've got to spend some time every day working on your flexibility and the range of motion of your muscles. One component of our fitness and health that we don't think about much is balance. Surprisingly, balance deteriorates as we age. But like all the other components of your fitness program, balance can be improved with practice. If you want to be able to move like you did when you were a teenager, work on your balance a little bit each day. Your cardiovascular condition is also a key indicator of your level of health and fitness. The strength of your heart and lungs will have a tremendous effect on your ability to maintain a level of activity over a period of time. So it's important to train your heart and lungs. And there are plenty of fun and entertaining ways to accomplish that goal. You've heard the saying, use it or lose it. Well, that's especially true about your muscles. If you don't do anything to maintain or even grow your muscles, they will deteriorate as you age. And less muscle means a slower metabolism and less ability to perform like you could when you were younger. You can maintain or even grow muscle at any age, and by doing that, you'll improve your health, your fitness, and your quality of life. And speaking of growing muscle, now it's time for me to show you how to properly execute these 3 important exercises. We're going to start with how to properly perform a squat. We're going to show you proper form from the front and the side. Feet are spread just a little bit more than shoulder width apart. You're looking slightly upwards and you're descending until your top of your legs are approximately parallel with the floor. If you look down, on the other hand, you'll end up bending your back, slumping over, and you'll be doing most of the work with your lower back, which is very dangerous. Now if we take a look from the side, we can see it a little more clearly. Legs are spread apart, looking upwards, down until the top part of your leg is about parallel with the floor, then back up again. And then again, the wrong way, don't look down because you end up using your lower back to do all the work, and it's a good way to hurt yourself. We'll take a look at doing a squat with a bar on your back, and the first thing is where you place the bar. You don't want to place it high on your neck because it puts a strain on your neck. So you put it a little lower on your back where it's sort of resting across your shoulders almost. And then the motion is still the same, feet spread apart, looking slightly upwards. Here we go from the side, same basic thing. If it's up high on your neck like that, you can see that's not a comfortable place for the bar. You move the bar down a little bit, you've got a little more padding there, and it just sits better, and it's a lot more coordinated of a maneuver. And it's down and up, very simple movement. But again, if you look down, this is what happens. You'll end up using your lower back to perform the exercise, and you'll end up getting hurt. Not a good way to go. This exercise can also be done with dumbbells. Again, the movement is basically the same. You're still looking up a little bit, just letting the dumbbells hang at your side and keeping your back upright rather than bending over and looking down. Additionally, you can do it with a bench under your butt. So for safety, you can sit down, and it also kind of puts your legs right in the right position depending on the height of the bench. Or if all you have is a chair, you can also do it with a chair. To sit down on a chair and come back up. It's kind of a safety measure, and it puts you at about the right place for your legs at the bottom of the squat. Now we're going to move on to an exercise that works your biceps, your upper back, and your rear shoulders. It's the basic chin-up. There's a couple ways you can do it. Wide grip, like that one I just demonstrated, or you can go close grip, which puts more focus on your biceps instead of your upper back. If you're not in good enough shape to do a pull-up, you can use something as simple as a door, and where you place your feet and where you place your hands will determine just how difficult it is. If you move your feet in further, it puts a little more load on you, and this is a way you can work yourself up to doing chin-ups. Changing your hand position also changes the angle that you're attacking your muscles from, and changes how much load you're loading yourself with. Another way to get where you can do a chin-up is to use a stool or something to get yourself to the top of the movement and just let your body weight go down. So instead of pulling yourself up, you're starting at the top and just controlling yourself on the way down, which gives you the benefit of the negative portion of the lift. And as an alternative to chin-ups, you can do what's called a bent over row. Here I'm just using a milk jug just to show that you can use just about anything with weights to increase the resistance. And instead of doing it where you're using just your bicep to do it, you want to use your whole back and move your arm to where you're doing it with your back more than you are with your bicep. Watch from this side, same thing. Shoulders drop down and I kind of lift the shoulder up first and then lift up the arm, using your back muscles, your upper back muscles, to do most of the work. Your biceps going to be involved. And now we're going to move on to the basic push-up. This works your chest, your triceps, your front shoulders, and you can start with a simple knees on the ground. It's usually called a ladies push-up, but it's a way to get started if you're too weak to do it any other way. If you move your knees backwards, it puts more stress on and increases the load. And if you get all the way up on your feet, now you're doing a full push-up, full load, full body weight. And this is what your goal, this is what you're striving to achieve. Here it is from the front. Arms are a little bit more than shoulder width apart. And again, putting your legs back a little ways puts more load on it. It gives you more stress on your muscles, and then going all the way up on your toes, finally you're doing a full push-up, and this is the most benefits you can get with that position. You can also use a chair to get you at an even higher angle, so you put even less stress on your muscles to get you started. And then as you get stronger, you can turn the chair around, put you at a little bit better angle, a little bit more load on your muscles, and then again, just move yourself down further on the chair to increase the resistance. And when you get past this point, you're probably ready to do it on the floor. And so now you know how to properly perform 3 core strength and muscle building exercises. And you know how to do them regardless of your current physical condition. Building muscle is probably the second most important part of a fitness program, right behind nutrition. One of the reasons it's important is because every pound of muscle that you have on your body burns about 50 calories every day just existing. Wouldn't we all feel better if we could trade 1 pound of muscle for 1 pound of fat? Feel better and look better. Even if these are the only 3 exercises you ever use, you can make continuous gains just using these. The only thing you'll have to do is strive to continuously make them a little more difficult by either adding weight or resistance or more repetitions or more time, just taking more time to go through the range of motion that you go through. These 3 are very good core exercises. No matter whether you're young or old, or whether you're a man or a woman, these 3 exercises, or some version of them, should always remain part of your fitness program. Now we have still 3 other legs to your fitness program, and if you like this video, please subscribe and hit the like button, and then watch the next video because we're going to go into and give you some more information about one of the other legs of that fitness journey. Thanks for watching.